Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Illegal Alien Racing. This is a pre-final at Dallas Karting Complex. I usually don't post pre-finals, but this one has a lot of activity in it, so I thought I'd show you this one. It's 9 laps. We usually do 8 or 10 in the pre-final. They chose 9 this night, so they chose 9. All right. So quick shout outs. Chester Guidry out of New Orleans, Dallas Legend 94 out of Carrollton, Texas. The Noob Carter and Kayla McCarthy. What is up? Drop a comment below, let me know where you're from so I can give you a shout out in the next video. All right, looks like I'm starting 6th here, and you see the pole sitter is bringing a nice pace, and he just takes off on us right there, and everyone kind of follows him the inside. And my understanding is you're supposed to maintain your pace and not just do that, but you know, he did it, so whatever. So anyways, you see, man, everyone just starts to pass me. Terrible start. All right, turn 2 coming up has water in it because one of the light guys, and it's not one, it's always more than one, hit one of the barriers and got water all over the track. And you see half the fuel gets taken out right here and slides up the track or whatever, spins out. Some of them spin out, and I'm able to capitalize on that. It's been raining a lot, and water gets trapped in the barriers or the tires, and if you hit them, all that water gets released and it flows onto the track, and we all have to deal with it, and it's super slippery. If you've never driven kart on slicks in wet pavement, it is just like driving on ice. If you've never driven on ice, I don't know what else to compare it to. I guess banana peels. I don't play Mario Kart, but everyone always references banana peels, so maybe a bunch of banana peels. All right, so I get a really good run there and pass 2 karts. I don't know what position I'm in now because, you know, combination of the bad start and then the wreck in turn 2. I have no idea where I'm at. I try to kind of count the karts as I can. I know I'm kind of in 5th, 6th, or 7th, somewhere in there. So I try to be conscious of where I'm at, but at the same time, there's a lot of things going on, and you don't always have the luxury of counting. All right, so you see this guy coming up. It's a good run, does not lift, and then boom. Definition of a dive bomb. I'm not really happy with him, so I get up next to him and give him a good little finger wag. That'll teach him. Got to be careful. There's water turn 2. Slide out just a little bit. That's Joe on the right hand, and you see going turns 5 and 6. I mean, he just maintains the outside, no problem, and makes the pass, which is really hard to do. So, and also too, if you're new to racing, or if you race a little bit, you notice how me and him did not touch each other going through that turn. I stayed tight inside, and he kept it clean to the outside. That's the kind of racing you want to be involved in. Nice, clean racing. I'm not happy I got past, but he didn't touch me. I'm happy about that. All right, I got a little pack of guys here, and everything's looking okay, and all of a sudden, boom, there's old Chris doing old things Chris used to do 2 years ago that got him a reputation, and they all swing out wide, and I'm kind of pissed at Chris, so I'll give him a little finger wag. That'll teach him as well. And you see the guy on the inside there. I mean, you can't defend against that. There's nothing you can do when you're going in a straight line and the guy just makes a run on you. So he's really far to the inside. Skates up the track, and then Chris and someone else pass me, and I get to the inside of him. We got water coming up. Keep it tight to the inside. Yeah, there's just a lot going on there. Real quick on Chris. Chris used to have a reputation for driving like that and has been a saint for the last year or 2. And then, you know, he made that move, and I was kind of surprised it was him, but kind of not surprised. But anyways, I know Chris watches these. What's up, man? I'm not giving you a hard time. Sort of am, but you're a clean racer, man. That was you get one of those once a year, so that's your move for the year. All right, so I'll watch the guy behind me. He's in kart 26. Kart 26 traditionally has been the best kart up there at DKC for a long time. It's a fast kart. So right here, I exit this little turn here in the middle, and you can go outside or inside. He chooses to go inside, and I'm going to pause the video here and talk about this. I don't understand why people go to the inside like that far down. I'm already in the middle of the track taking you down, and you're going to be down there even further. We're coming up on a turn, and you're going to have to really check up and keep it tight to keep the bottom line, or you're going to skate up the track and run into people. I just think you should be a little bit more patient here and go to the outside. Especially if you got the faster car, just pass people, you know. And see right there, he does a fairly decent job of keeping it tight, but kind of still rides up the track a little bit. And again, he can't, based on the line he took, he can't really keep the pass, so he ends up getting passed. And I can't remember his name, and I'm really bad with names, so I apologize. But I talked to him after the race, so anything I'm saying on here, I mean, I said it to him in person. At the same time, he's driving his own race. Everyone out here is driving their own race, and they have their own ways of doing things. That just happens to differ from my way of doing things on the straightaway. I just see people going down there really far to the inside of people on the straightaway, and there's just no way they're going to be able to make that first turn without really slowing down or using another cart as a speed brake going into turn one, and that's not fair to those guys because they're getting pushed out. All right, that's Justin behind me. I don't know he's behind me, but that's him behind me. And he gets a good run on me. And right there, I see him like, hey, what's up? So he gets right past me pretty easy, and I'm just going to follow him in and try to take some positions. And remember, the turn two's wet here. Got to be careful. Someone behind me there, and then all of a sudden, boom. Turns me sideways. Luckily, I get hit in the front. Don't get spun out all the way, but you see all the spots I lose. There's some more. Why not? You can have it too. Pretty frustrating. I know it wasn't intentional. Part of it was my fault. I got up in the wet a little bit, so it kind of exposed me. If I did get hit, I was going to spin out easier. But I know it wasn't an intentional hit because that driver's a clean driver. But it happened, and I paid for it, and I paid for it with a bunch of spots. So, again, not intentional. I know it's not. It was just part of the deal. I'm pretty frustrated at this point. You see my camera angle there is kind of messed up. I apologize. That's facing a little bit more down than normal, but this race was pretty frustrating for me. You can see kind of the things that are going on with the race, and I can tell my kart's not as quick as maybe some of the other guys that I'm racing against. And the thing to remember about that is, hey, real quick, let's watch the guy to the inside. That's the one I was telling you about that dive bombing in turn one. He doesn't check up very much, and you see him go way up the track, and the guy just takes a spot right back. Essentially, he did the same thing when he went into that turn with me, except he didn't hit anybody because there was no one to hit. But anyways, I was frustrated here. I'm leading the points in the heavies class going into this race, and I think only the top 10 score points in the pre-final. And everything is crucial. I'm trying to win this little rental kart championship for the year. I know it's rental karts, but still. Try to pass Wes there, don't have a run. Anyways, I was saying my kart doesn't seem like it's as fast as some of the other ones. That being said, these are rental karts. The general public drives these all day long, every day, 7 days a week. So they're going to get used and abused, and there's no way that the track can make them equal. And that's just part of it. Not that people don't get frustrated driving karts that maybe aren't as quick as some of the other ones, but at the same time, you got to understand you're in rental racing, and this is part of what you get. So you deal with what you have, and that's it. All right, so this race is winding up. I'm going to see if I can get a spot here. That's Wes right in front of me. Keep it tight because it's wet. Right there, he slides out, hits the barrier, and boom, I run right into him. He says sorry, and it's not a big deal. He didn't do it on purpose, and there's nowhere for me to go. So the worst thing I could have done there is mash on the brakes. That would have probably spun out. So just run into him and keep it moving. Try to get a run on him again, but the kart just doesn't want to go. It's not as ambitious as I am. All right, I do get a run here. Able to make the pass. All right, only a few more to go, 2 to go. The track, that corner there started to kind of dry out in one spot and still kind of damp in the other. You see the pack of cars up there. I see them as well, and I'm thinking, let's see if I can get up there and try to take a spot. They're racing each other, so they're slowing each other down, which is allowing me to slowly catch up. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to catch that pack before I run out of laps. But we're certainly going to try, because remember, I'm very ambitious when it comes to taking naps and when it comes to karting. All right, coming down for the last lap. They're still kind of out there in front of me. And Wes is a little bit behind me, but he's still kind of there. This exit here, turn 1, I get a really crappy exit way out here where I shouldn't be. But on this next exit, I get a really good exit and catch up to the pack pretty quick. So I get a good run there. Unfortunately, I catch him just in a bad spot. Not able to, I can't go around him. Don't have that much speed. So I just got to settle in behind him, see if I can get him somewhere else. And then there comes Wes. Crap. Just lost another spot. I don't know that I have the cart to just make it up on commands. I don't. But he opens the door there, and the cart does have a little bit of momentum. Able to get back inside of him. Retake 12th spot, and I'm working on the guy ahead of me. Again, at this point in the race, I have no idea what position I'm in because so much has happened. Plus, I don't count real good. Really well, actually. Right here, let's see. I got one more shot at him, see if I can get a good run on him, and nope, I got nothing. So we finished in 12th spot, and that's the way it went. Really frustrating race, but hey, we all have these types of races, these types of nights. Not a big deal. Thanks for watching. I'm going to post the final, and so you can see what happened after this. So check that one out, and I'll see you there. Thanks a lot.